All right, so this is the XCOSER motorcycle style gloves that came with the Mandalorian cosplay, and these were automatically attached to the gloves. As you can see, they're on there, but they're not glued on very well. We're gonna have to re-glue those, but again, you know, you're on a budget. I don't know if you can see that under there, but they came unfinished. They're not weathered. They look brand new. Also, these are not the gloves that came with. The gloves that came with the XCOSER costume are a cheap, very thin interior glove that I didn't even fit my fingers into. So what we're going to do is we're going to make these look like they've been, used or screen worn or whatnot. Because, you know, when you go out, you want to, you want the costume to look like it's in the Star Wars universe. So we're going to hit these with a black wash, and I'm going to show you how we do it here. Very simple, not going crazy. We have a couple of things we can use. We have the Create Effects. This is a wood stain. I haven't tried this yet, but this is a black wash. I might throw a little bit in there. It has that dirty color. I definitely want to see what this will do for us. I'm going to probably put it on a piece of paper towel first and see what it comes out like. So let's get this open and check this out. All right, so we shook it up. See how it has that dirtiness look to it? Now it's a stain, so we're going to see, but yeah, look at that. Looks like dirt. So what we're going to do is we're going to take as much off as possible. I'm not going crazy with this costume, but we're just going to hit it. We're just going to go all over it, and then we're going to wipe it off very lightly with this, because this stuff does stain. But you want to get all the cracks and the crevices. We're going to make it not dry right away. I don't want it to be stuck on there. We're going to go over it one more time. So we're going to hit it again. And you don't want to go too heavy on it, because if this doesn't come off. So we're going to just get as much off as we can. And we're just going to go into the cracks. I'm going to go all around. Where would the dirt be captured on this? So right now we're just doing everywhere, but we're going to wipe it off. Right over that. And then we're going to take our paper towel. We're going to get a new one. And we're just going to wipe. So now you see how, like, picture the Mando wiping his own armor off. Where would the dirt get stuck? But of course it's going to be over time. So he keeps doing it. See how we're going to get caught up in the corners now? So we're going to do it again. We're going to go one more time around. And you don't want to get all of that on there. See that? You don't want to get that thick on there. We're going to do it again. Where would the dirt be caught? So we're going to go all the way in. We're going to go in those corners. Make sure we get underneath. And all around. So let's say he just fought the mud horn, right? And he got his, he got a bunch of mud on there and dirt, but he just, he took a paper towel. We're gonna let this one dry for a little bit. So he just took a paper towel, right? He was in a rush and he wiped it off, just like that. Just enough so it stays in those cracks. And you can give it a little bit of a blot. We're going to hit it one more time. So here's the one that came out of the box. And then here is the one that we're weathering now. So we're going to go one more time. Again, this is Create Effects acrylic wood stain. Gonna wipe off the excess. And we're just gonna hit it all over. Of course, we're gonna do this to the gloves also. This one we're gonna let it sit for a little bit, just so it kind of stains that white. This one we're gonna blot. Let it sit there for a few. You can see the difference in the tint. Bright white, and then you have this dirty grime on here. We're just going to go like this time. See all that? Then you just give it a quick. And you can see the difference right there. So we're going to leave this one clean for now so we can do a side by side. What we're going to do next, we're going to do the gloves itself. So because they go under the motorcycle gloves, I don't have to do the whole glove underneath. So what we're going to do is the same thing. We're just going to hit it. Just going to go like that. Over here. There we go. It's going to go like that. All those little, and the pattern of that glove is going to catch that dirt. And we're going to get it off there. You want to get off as much as you can because this is going to be lightly done, like if they're worn. That stuff really got in there. And now you can see the difference between a brand new glove and the weathered glove. See that? Not too overdone. I'm going to do this side too, but not too overdone. Just enough to give it some character. I think I'm going to hit this one more time. And I'm going to, once again, wipe off. We're going to get in those cracks this time. Just in the cracks. And the underside here, if you can see this under here. I mean, you can go and do this whole thing and make it look like that if you want. I think that's a little bit too much. Just by going like that. Weathering isn't that hard. You just got to know when to stop. All right. Leave it for a few seconds. I'm going to blot it down again. I like seeing the corners here where it's a little darker, because that's where the dirt's going to get trapped. It's going to get trapped underneath the triangle. It's going to give it that character that you're looking for. Just blot it. Let it soak up. Ooh, we got a little bit on our... There we go. There you go. And I think once that dries completely, that's going to look really good. But there's your brand new one on the right. And then this is your weathered one. And there's your tips. So we're going to continue to do this each time I do a part. for this XCOSER Mandalorian costume. This one's the gloves with the upgrade. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave a comment below, like, subscribe, and all that. And you guys have a good rest of your week and happy costuming.